Everybody, it's Patrick
And Sarah.
from the board Meeples, and today we're going to do an unboxing of Battlestar Galactica, the board game.
It is a 3 to 6 player semi-cooperative board game designed by Corey Knizia and published by Fantasy Flight Games.
As always, don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell, the notification bell, and yeah, thanks.
Thanks.
All right, let's see what we have. So this is Battlestar Galactica, the board game. I got this probably as a present, or I bought it, I think it was a present, many years ago, maybe 10 years ago, I don't know. And I've never played it. I've only taken off the saran wrap, and I haven't even taken out the pieces. In fact, I haven't even looked in really in the box. So the game is based off the popular TV show, the newer TV show, newer from back then, not the original series. And it's a game of political betrayal and survival.
Okay, and I've never looked inside this box, so let's start off by just looking at the box here. It clearly has people from the show. On the back it shows you a little bit about the game pieces.
And you've never seen the show, right?
Yeah, I've seen Battlestar Galactica.
Okay.
So just standard box.
All right, so it's just a TV cast, so it's an okay box. Well, just like any game, it has a manual.
Yep.
It
Doesn't seem
is
too long. It's
about
like
32 pages long.
it's quite long.
Quick reference on the back. Looks like there's skill checks, character sheets, some sort of loyalty deck, a game diagram and setup, the definition of all the pieces, of course.
Standard rule book.
Yeah, standard looking rule
Okay,
book.
so these cards, I'm not sure what they are, but they're obviously characters.
Yeah, they're
so
the characters from the show.
You have a few different options that you can choose from. And they all have different skills on there.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so if you look in the different cards, William, Saul, Carl, Laura, I don't remember these people. It's been so long since I've seen this show. I do remember liking it, but some of the friends I was hanging out with at the time didn't really like it, so I didn't have anybody to watch with, so I never really got around to watching.
Just an ad book here, a catalog of games.
Ooh,
And
the
then,
2014 catalog. That's how old this game is.
Yeah, so as we were saying, we haven't opened this at all. Just taken off the cellophane. Everything is still wrapped. So yeah, let's just dig in, see what we have. I have a bunch of game pieces here.
I have the board, it looks like. Of course, I cut my nails earlier, so...
And so all these game pieces look to be some character chips, some ships, damaged ships, some radar. There are 4 of these. What is the significance of these people in the show? Do you know?
Some of them I think were Cylons, which were kind of dressed like they were more humanoid looking. But they, the part of the intrigue was whether they had a spy on the ship or anything like that.
So perhaps something to do
icons.
with that. I'm not too sure. But yeah, they're double-sided. But there's only 4 characters that have the little red chips. So.
Yeah, so I assume that's sort of the bad guys.
Not too sure.
Can I just hand that to me there?
Oh yeah, totally.
Sure. Yeah, so I think that's the thing, is that the characters here on the left are the good people, and these are probably the suspicious people. I'm guessing. Although that lady looks the same there. So maybe she's doing some sort of token. Although there's a board we'll look at here in just a second. So maybe there's something reflective on the board.
You want to look at the board first?
Yeah, sure. So on the board,
Let's
we
move this,
have...
if that's all right.
I'll just move it right to here if you can. So the board is 4 panes. Looks like you are on your ship.
So this is probably how it's semi-cooperative, is that you're all on the same ship and you control the ship's resources here, probably.
Yeah. So there's fuel, food, morale,
Yeah,
population. I'm guessing there's like a little knob thing you put in there because it's a dial.
So there's different actions you can take on the ship itself, and then there's maybe different character actions you can take, would be my guess, just looking at this.
Yeah.
And then maybe this is like the general stats of like shared stats, perhaps.
Yeah, or the cards you poke from.
Yeah.
You know, it kind of reminds me of a computer game. I mean, this was created later, I'm quite sure, called FTL, Faster Than Light. where you had like your ship in the different rooms and your characters have to do the different things in the rooms. And so that could be what this is. Similar. I mean, this would have been before that, I think.
Yeah,
Although
it's
maybe
hard to
I'm wrong.
say, but it does just look like maybe moves so the camera can see. So
Yeah.
it just basically looks like a ship and a couple of stats that you keep track of.
Okay.
So next is these cards, and they have different backs on them. So Cabal, there's a few different cards on there.
What are those ones? Just an example.
Just one sec. So there's that deck.
Yeah, well, this deck has different backgrounds.
Oh, this deck is all the same.
Oh,
And these are like action cards.
and these are different planets and moons and
repair, leadership, piloting,
leadership.
tactics, engineering, probably. So
Yeah.
a lot of different cards. So let's just read one and see if we can get an idea. So launch scout, tactic card. Risk a raptor to roll a die. If 3 or higher, look at the top card of the crisis or destination deck and place it on the top or bottom. Otherwise, destroy a raptor.
Okay.
So
Yeah, and these ones that you passed me are planets. So it's just like barren planet, lose 2 fuel. Telium. Tell me if I'm saying that right in the comments below. Lose 1 fuel. The admiral may risk 1 raptor to roll a die. If 3 or higher, gain 2 fuel. Otherwise, destroy 1 raptor. There's deep space, which you lose fuel and morale.
So it just kind of looks like these are negative effects, and these are maybe like positive effects that you can get.
Yeah.
So, not sure what that is, but
Okay.
those are those cards. There's more cards in the box as well here.
Yeah, and I can see there's places for the Destiny deck, which what's the back?
And-
So the Destiny deck would go here,
Right.
and then this deck.
So
I'm
then-
not sure.
Not
There
too
we
sure.
go.
So there's a bunch of different pieces that we have in the box here. These
I
are standees for the characters,
assume these
obviously.
are Raptors.
Get different ships here. A couple of different ones. Lots of
Yeah,
options.
lots of different ships.
And then action markers here.
I forget the name of the little fighter they had. Raptors are probably the bag. No, not at all.
So
Okay, so there's like 3 types of ships.
yeah, a bunch of different types. So
And then comes to the die. Then there's another set of cards. Is there more in the box?
no, that's it.
Okay. I
So
just
that's everything.
noticed these kind of things here, so I wasn't sure what the jump preparation is. Ooh, maybe it's like Captain is dead, or you have to jump. Fix the warp core. Right, so these cards, those have different colored backgrounds than those. People cards, very zoomed in planet cards. Let's see. So the planet looking cards have Cylon Swarm. Instructions: activate these symbols, set up Battlestar, 1 heavy raider, so it's probably setting up these things.
I don't think we have to
Heavy
read
assault.
all the cards, but
No,
there's
it
like
just gives you an idea.
Yeah.
Scouting for water, legendary discovery. You are not a Cylon. Sounds like a good thing. Those are the people cards.
oh, so okay. Let me just look at this because
Sure.
there was a few with people on the back,
People
and
cards.
a bunch said you're not a Cylon. So I'm thinking there's like good and bad here.
Yeah, so in the story,
so
like
you're
there was.
not a Cylon, you are a Cylon.
Yeah.
See?
So that's probably the
you are a sympathizer.
betrayal
So
part.
that's probably why there's some red tokens in there.
Yeah.
So if you're a Cylon, you take a red token. Maybe.
Well, I don't
maybe.
remember all the details of the show, but I remember the newer one. There were people who were Cylons that looked like humans.
Yeah, it
like
just makes
synth
sense
type
if
people.
there's 4 Cylons, 4 Cylon cards, and there's 4 red tokens.
Makes sense.
So that's my guess.
All right. So this kind of looks like a fun game.
Yeah, it does kind of look interesting. And then in addition to those cards, there's these ones, like action cards again.
Mm-hmm.
Different actions you can take. Prophecy, speech,
Yep.
etc.
Exactly. So yeah. So I think I look forward to playing this sometime. I mean, it is a 3 to 6 player game, so we'll have to invite someone over to play. But unless there's some online, unless there's a 2-player variant in the instructions, which I don't think there would be.
No, I don't think so. It says 3 to 6, but I mean, nothing says that we can't do a playthrough of this or even how to play. If somebody requested it in the comments, let us know.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, don't forget to subscribe and And we'll see you next time.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks.
Okay, bye-bye.